So I notice you're feeding mainly pellet, Duncan. How much and how often are you feeding them?
I'm constantly feeding, just keeping it trickling through the swim, just a pinch full of 2mm Fin Perfect pellets, and then fishing a slightly bigger hooker pellet over the top.
Yeah.
It's really just the falling pellet through the water will attract the silverfish, a few carp that might be just coming through.
Right.
And then once it gets on the bottom, the tench, the crucians are going to be mopping that up. So yeah, I'm just constantly, but not big handfuls, just a pinch full of pellet every pull in. And then obviously once your swim gets going, then you can actually up that more and more.
Yeah, have you softened those pellets?
I have, yeah, they're 2mm pellets. What I've actually done is I've actually put some in a bait box and just covered them with water, completely covered them with water for 2 minutes, and then you just drain your pellets off, and there we are. They're nice sinking pellets. Again, if you're using 4mm, you just soak them for 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's just a minute rule, isn't it? One minute per millimetre for your pellets.
That's it. It's just a pinch full of pellet around your float, and hopefully get the fish's confidence up. Sometimes as you see, I keep dropping the actual pole float in and letting it sink through the layers. Sometimes you just leave it there for some reason. You've got to keep working at it.
Yeah. So it looks like quite a simple shotting pattern you got there, Dunk. It's not overly complicated.
Nope. The bulk shot on the pole float is just one 4-gram Olivetti. That gets the bait down halfway, and then I've got 2 number 8 and a small number 11 as droppers. I can move those around as I wish, just to get a slower drop or a faster drop. At the moment I've just got the 2 number 8s bulked together and a small number 11. Usually I'd evenly space those 3 out, so it just gets a nice even drop.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Olivetti is a nice way of getting a bulk shot, and it doesn't put any...
It's fairly tangle free, isn't it?
Yep, and it doesn't cut into your line like lots of shotting will do. So, and again, you can change the size of the Olivetti if you want to put more bulk shot, more droppers on. So it does give you a bit of versatility.
You shot it right down, so you've only got about 5mm really of the tip showing. I mean, it's really sensitive, and again, because you're halfway or just over halfway down the bristle, it's going to show lifts really well.
As much as dips, It's,
you get bream or crucians, fish that tip up to pick up bait and then right themselves. You often see that.
Quite often the float would just pop up and then it'll go as a fish picks it up, and then...
I know a lot of people struggle with the telltale shot, the one closest to the hook, and the positioning of that. How far away do you have it? Do you move it?
I do move it. I move it constantly at the moment. I've just changed my shotting. I've just come shallower. My float's not really stationary. I'm getting a little bit of drift or undertow coming in towards the bank, so I'm just going to actually pull the shotting down a little bit. And in theory, the very small shot, the dropper shot, the telltale shot as they call it, is... I wouldn't take it any closer than an inch to the hook, but quite often I will fish that and within an inch of the hook. Yeah.
Is that on the bottom or just off the bottom?
It's off bottom. So again, as a fish, it takes that weight, comes up, the float will just lift up. So, but certain, tiny little adjustments can make so much difference. Sometimes when you've got fish in your swim, you're getting bites, but they're just not confident, and you can just pinch a little bit of your pellet away, and the weight of the pellet and the hook is then much closer to what you're feeding, and then all of a sudden your bites are more confident. Or you can change from a size 16 to a size 18, and straight away the size of the weight of the bait really, will actually go. And I've just lifted that up, just gone a little bit deeper this time to lay it a bit harder on the bottom.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of this method, and you can constantly change your shot in or your depth very slightly. Fish a little bit further out just by swinging the rod round a bit, come closer to the reeds or further away. You can really work at it, can't you? And see what was working best on the day.